Alrighty, everybody, going back here. Uh, there's still an update for the androids, and this is exactly a day after I recorded the first part. Now let's see here. Could have sworn. Let's use this God Goku. I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'm gonna put here. God Key's better than Future right now. Future's getting a lot of buffs with the 17 and 18. Still, God Key's better than, in my opinion. Actually, really, is it? Is it? I mean, you can always use 17 and 18 on the leader slot, to be fair. And I think using them with like Ultra Goku and whatnot. Yeah, I'll put them above. Next up is this Namek Goku. I won't toot my own horn, but I definitely like him quite a bit. I have a bit of an infatuation with this Goku. May or may not be sexual. I'm gonna be honest. Yep. 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 Yippity yap. Yopity yop. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Movies. My TV just went on, let's see. Again, the Albania. It's the same movie. What movie is this? Fucking Path to Power. It's Path to Power, is it not? It was playing Path to Power yesterday. I think it's the same time. Actually, is it? No, this is Path to Power. Bulma has purple hair. I think they did that as like a tribute to the original manga coloring. Against this guy, definitely the much better unit. Zenkai buffs and teams I'll give to Broly. Nah. Against this guy. Yeah, let's uh hmm. Yes. That's about as far as I'll put him. Anyways, let's start a little faster pace. Let's go to Bergamo. Bergamo's another health buffer. And actually has a pretty interesting green card. I'll put him only because I don't believe Universe Survival Saga is above. I think it goes God Key Future USS right now. Goku's checking Bulma's non existent nutsack. God only knows what he would do if he really took interest in the fact that it's just a gaping hole. Now let's go here and let's go see how good this Gogeta Goku is here. Pretty much just carries off of Gogeta, sucking on his teeth, you could say, because that's pretty much the best, partnership. He has almost all the same teams as Gogeta. He buffs him to all hell when he dies. He can always be switched in for a Rising Rush, because whenever there's Rising Rush, he subtracts 10 counts. He doesn't have to be paired with Gogeta, but because he shares most of his teams, and Gogeta is such an OP unit, everybody just likes to use them together. As a unit himself, though, his defense is okay, pretty kind of good. His damage is almost horrible, but it can get much better in certain points of the match, but still not anything crazy at all. And he has an ultimate, which I guess can definitely add some extra DPS, but still, he's very low in the damage department. Nothing really crazy as a unit as a whole, so. Yeah, I would say that he does have a lot of good teams. He's definitely better than these three, right now in terms of his positioning. Not really crazy with the Zenkai buffs. I'll put him. Well, because of the decline of his use, especially as Gogeta's not being used as much, and even when he is, you're kind of seeing him used with a lot more powerful units right now. Like, this guy can buff him great, but because he's such a bad unit himself, you know, people are starting to see some crazy combos. Now you have Ultra Goku, and because they can be used, well, they can't really be on the same team, but it depends. Like, I mean, technically they can be on a Saiyan team, but I don't know. Like, you're seeing them with, like, Jiren, the androids now. They have a lot of people. Oh, even Bardock, maybe. I'll put him. I'll put him here for now. This Piccolo. This Piccolo. Let's look at this Piccolo a bit. I'm certainly gonna put him above Beerus for now. I don't know though, because he has one team, and that team's kind of struggling right now. Literally, the only good thing about this Piccolo is that he has some impressive blast damage. He has some very impressive blast damage against very meta units right now. He has great defense too, and that's kind of about it. Like, he kind of is just a counter to 17 and 18 because he has type advantage against 17. Um, he can do a lot of blast damage against future, so if he ends up getting caught in a combo, or if he ends up comboing 17, there's a good chance if he's not dead, then he's heavily damaged. So I'd put this guy. I'll put this guy above Beerus for now, just because of how much of a boost he's gotten. Beerus again is mostly relegated to Zenkai buffs at this point. Zenkai buffing the two pretty heavily used God Key green characters. This Goku I'll put in C tier because his blue card automatically puts him above these guys. Okay, fine, maybe not you. Hybrids is Hybrids is a bad. He's like a very low trending team right now, but yeah, they did get a small buff. You could say they did get a bit of a debuff within the meta because of how many people are using 17 and 18, and the fact that what is it? They pretty much cancel future Gohan, and even some like other hybrid units such as the revived Gohan because of their I don't know if they have hybrid Saiyan buffs, but they definitely have Super Saiyan buffs, which can affect him in his normal state, like his non-revived state. Don't know why the shadow's not reflecting Goku's hair. Maybe they didn't have the budget to do that. Anyways, let's go see here. Gotenks. Speaking of hybrids, this Gotenks. On par, like the health buffs. Oh, I did actually put Vegito here. No, I didn't. I'm gonna put him higher than Bergamo. Fusion Warriors are pretty good. He has hybrids as like a small plus. But I don't know, is Fusion Warrior better than God Key? I'd say it is. I'd say Fusion Warrior might just be better. Yeah, Fusion Warriors are better. I'll put it. Yeah, I'll put him here. Put him here. Alright, let's see here. And this guy's certainly better than these lot. Uh, he's somewhere around here. Is he better than this Goku though? That's kind of the thing. I'm telling you, half of this row, only he, and she, they are not Zenkais. Everybody else is. This is the Zenkai tier. This is the very high-powered Zenkai or LF tier. I'll say he's better than that Goku for now. He has high strike damage. Due to the amount of yellow units right now, he does pretty good as a red unit, especially considering the multitude of teams he has. He has the same as Ultra Super Gogeta, so that should tell you something. The blue card's okay. It has a minuscule chance of feint. Like it needs prayers from Buddha to actually inflict a feint with this guy. The green card is similar to the blue Gogetas, situational, but when used, especially since it can be used like with a tap tackle or tap strikes, when like used to effect, it can be very deadly. And other than that, he has like okay, pretty bad blast damage and some high key recovery. Well, with the ultimate and all. the main ability, but yeah, nothing crazy to his kit at all. Nope, Bulma flashed Master Roshi. And what star? Did he give him the 3 star in the actual anime or manga slash manga? Isn't that the 3 star? Yeah, it's a 3 star. And I don't get how her radar is able to track the number of the Dragon Ball. Maybe they'll. Oh, and the trunk's bouncing up and down. Hope somebody's not doing. Oh, and she changed clothes. For some reason, it caused her to break the windows. Yeah, this channel has no audio. I don't know why, but like they have Albanian subtitles. And they're using a platform called Filma 24. And now the Red Ribbon Army's got tanks on them. So let's see here. Ooh, now this guy was a pretty big powerhouse. Remember when everyone used, was it him and PyCon or was it when this guy came out? This guy and PyCon. I think it was both, if anything. All right. Anyways, yeah, this guy. I'm gonna put. He has some okay teams. Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Sun Fam. I'm gonna put him below this guy. I'm gonna be honest. Like, yeah, he has a few things to him. He has endurance, which is actually it's a little weird. It's situational endurance, that's for sure. He has to use like 2 green cards and be a certain amount of health or something. He has an ultimate, which I guess is pretty good. Yeah, this Scouter Vegeta, literally just a Zenkai buffs and the team Mono Purple. Mono Purple's declining, but still enough to put this guy over this guy. And look at that. He's gonna go from Master Roshi to Arnold Schwarzenegger's dad. Actually, I don't know what his dad looks like. Anyways, let's see here. This guy. Now you're definitely above this guy. And definitely above her. I'd put you above him. Yeah, I'd put you above him too. God Key Saiyan Fusion and Movies. Wow, that's an impressive tool set. He has some of the best equipment in the game, mind you, too. Definitely above Whis. I think he could probably provide more to God Key. Plus, he has other teams like Whis has a lot more support, and the thing is, Whis and him have very similar things with the cover change nullification. But I think his is actually much longer, if anything. It just feels like you can't cover change with this guy on the battlefield. But I think Whis sets it for all. That's the thing. I don't think Obscura is as powerful as people make it to be. And considering this guy has just a whole lot more in his kit, what with the green card allowing you to combo, it's again the extension with the strike. He has much better damage output. His ultimate, of course, helps with that. So yeah. Now I think will I put him against his adversary though? Above or below? I'll put him above. I'll keep him below Rose though. Zenkai Piccolo. Yeah, it's gonna be like a 4-parter video. I don't know. Zenkai Piccolo, I'll put him. Yes, Saiyan Saga. Saiyan Saga is a heavily declining team. Like it's still what was it? It's still playable in PvP in my opinion, but it's just really bad right now. It's in a sulken state because it just doesn't get a lot of buffs, especially since they're moving away from Saiyan Saga units right now. What do you expect? Other sagas are gonna get the rise, and I don't think they're really gonna do too much anytime soon. What is happening over there? Oh, it's a little weird because I could have sworn Goku's Kamehameha was not supposed to be that big of a deal. in the original anime, but in manga, it was barely able to dent a car. And here, it's he's replicating Jesus Christ and opening the Red Sea here. Wasn't anything too big, but yes, still it was a lot. It was definitely a lot bigger than the one shown in the canon material. But anyhow, let's see here. I'm gonna keep him there for now. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. Blue Vegito. Well, this might be outdated soon enough if he gets a plat, or if he gets a Zenkai. But probably, no, the former is going to come first. Very likely, very likely. But who knows? Maybe they might even surprise us with a ladder soon after. Who am I going to put him up against? I will put him. I think he's probably around these guys. Like, against this Gogeta, who is he better than? Like, I would say as a unit, this guy's probably better. This Vegito here. And teams he's better in. It's just that this guy also has Zenkai buffs. Nah, I'll put him above both of these. Now this guy's a different story. And for some reason, General Blue's like a teenager. Mr. Satan was running in the background. Yeah, I don't get this. Yeah, General Blue looks like 5 years younger than he actually is. Okay. Now, wait, where is he? There he is. We have a lot of Super Saiyans here. I didn't do Gohan yet? I could have sworn I did. Let's put you above this. Maybe. I'll put you there. Yeah, I'll put you there. I'll flip and put you here. Yeah. By the way, not a lot of work is going into this, in case you were wondering. Yeah, I could have sworn we did some of these guys. Did I do it on incognito last time? I forgot. Maybe that's why. Who knows? Now let's look here. What do I want to do next? What? Okay. Yeah, I have time. I have an idea. Let's do some powerful units now. Let's do some big boys. Yeah, I could have sworn I did some big boys earlier, but like I don't know where they went. Where's some big boys here? Where's some big boys here? Where are the big boys? Oof, I see a few. Super Vegito, I see. Right. Actually, where is he? Where is Super Vegito? Super Vegito. Super Vegito. Can't see him. Where is this guy? Isaac? He's an old unit, so he should be somewhere around here, right? Alright, let's like zoom in a bit. There he is. He's super well hidden. Okay. I will put him. You know, it's a little hard because with the decline of his teams, I would actually put him below these two in SS tier. I still believe he's above Trunks, even though Trunks is definitely getting a buff here with Future and even Hybrid. And of course, Vegito Clan's been rising a lot lately too. So he's definitely getting no shortage of buffs to his team. As a unit, it's a little hard. I would say with his gauge filled, without gauge he does worse strike. With better gauge he does better strike. His blast is worse either way though. His green card It can go either way. Generally, I'd give it to Trunks, but they both have their own uses. Both their green cards can be good for their own times. Um, yeah, if I were to have to say, I would put Vegito in SS tier, but they're not that far apart. To be fair, but I would have put him below these guys. And let's see, who's another big guy? LF Frieza. Now, I think the best Frieza in the game currently is Revival Frieza. He's just very powerful, even in his non-revived state. He has type nullification at when he's at his strongest. He has the green cards can be very helpful. The blue cards even better. They each have their own uses. The revived one is a range type, and it has a high rate of succeeding. And the first one is a AOE blue card that use it right can still do a lot of damage. Usually, you think those didn't do too much damage, but yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna say he's definitely better. Yeah, I'd say he's better than he's here. He's here, right here. He has eternal endurance nullification. Combine that with very high damage, great defense, the blast armor, the green card that can go into another combo, like can help you extend, which is pretty much what all freezes do. The blue card having a slight AoE can be helpful. The Vanish Gauge restoration is pretty good with the ultimate too. So yeah, he just has a lot with him. A lot of offensive abilities and some defensive too, like Vanish Gauge restoration. Okay, so things are going pretty good here. I think especially with these more powerful units, I know what I'm doing. Bardock, the underrated LF. The guy who got swarmed with Blue Boys and Ultra Gogeta, so had nothing to really do too much. I'm gonna put this guy. I'm gonna put this guy. I'm gonna put this guy right here. Very great unit, but I just feel like, especially with his decline of teams, he's also not that. He's not super powerful. Let's be honest. Um, Like he can be definitely very great, tanky, endurance, and whatnot. But like overall, there's nothing crazy about him. So I mean, if I were to say, still concentrating on watching the movie. Yeah, if I were to have to say, I'd probably keep him at that place. Sparking Jiren, he's not a powerful character, but I want to get him out of here out of the way. Yeah, all I see is yellow and green here. Sparking Jiren, putting you above these guys. I'm gonna actually put you above him and you, and that's about it. I don't think he's a. I don't even know why I put this guy so high. I'd say Sparking Jiren. He has an ultimate too. He also has some good damage for a little age sparking unit, similar to this Kaioken Goku. He has blast armor though too. That can be very helpful. Lock in too. So yeah, I'd say the Sparking Jiren's not bad for a more aged unit, at least compared to these guys. Like everyone else here is way better in terms of what they do. Red Piccolo. I'm not even gonna do this guy yet. I want to do a more powerful character right now. SSJ4 Gogeta. Perfect. You know what? Let's drag in a few guys here. Let's drag in some guys. Where was he? Yeah, I just saw him here. Seeing Future Gohan here does make me want to rewatch the final fight he had. That kind of inspired the new unit, the new tag LF. And we'll do a few more of these guys and call it a night. SSJ4 Gogeta, somewhere around here. I don't think he's. I don't know what to really say for Z tier. Is he? Because he has type nullification. He has endurance nullification with the ultimate. He has blast armor. He has card destruction type special cover change nullification. Two blue cards when you use your first. Um, just very high damage in general. Incredible tanking. Great teams. Fusion Warrior carries. GT's okay right now. It's nothing crazy though. Um, and watching Goku fight the Red Ribbon Army, it's weird because if anything, you can see blood here. I think, like when he's running his power pole along some of these guys. It's a shame there's no audio because it's had like I can rewatch the clip, but it's had some great audio. Yeah, like you literally see him kick somebody in the face and then blood coming from his mouth. You see some red substance. I don't think that's milk at this point. Like yeah, like you're literally seeing so much blood here. I mean, it can be interpreted as smoke, but some of it definitely does look a little more liquid, and it's pretty clear that some of it is coming from the soldiers' mouths. Yeah, you gotta forget the fact that he's just killing these guys. Goku had a really high body count this arc, highest that he's really ever had. To be honest, he really didn't have to kill them. But I guess his mind was focused on other things. He definitely is as a unit. I would say this guy's a decent bit better than him. The only thing that this Vegeta does better is the lock-in can be helpful, and the strike damage, and the teams. Let's be honest, the teams are better. I'm gonna give this one to Gogeta, put him at the top of the tier. Future Gohan. Okay, we'll make this the last one, because this one's gonna be a bit of a short part. Future Gohan, where is he? Where's the little rascal? Come on, no, come on. I need to make this quick. Guy didn't even move. Oh, we have to do this guy. I'll show him later. For now, though, where is Gohan? You're below. I'll put him here. I think that's pretty fair. Future's been getting a lot of buffs. So as Super Saiyan, hell, even hybrids. But he also does at the same time get countered to the point where I don't know if he's on the level of the full power of Frieza's. You know what? I'll put him above this guy, and then he's not quite an LF Frieza level. Yeah, that sounds fair. And then there's this guy. Alright, pretty good tier list.